Let's talk about the basics of emergency preparation: food, water, gear, knowledge, and having a plan. Let's focus on the gear today. Start off with the bug out bag. A lot of people say that they don't want to bug out, but prepping isn't necessarily about what you want to do. It's about being prepared for what you might have to do. All right, guns, obviously really important to actually defend yourself. You see that gas mask there. That's a that's not the core of what you need, but let's talk about what you do need: survival blanket, emergency blanket, gloves. This is what you need for your bug out bag. Lighters, match proof or weatherproof matches, really important. You want to have some basic tools in your pack. You want to have there's some more gloves. You want to have a knife, a multi-tool, flashlight. Even though you should carry a flashlight on your person at all times anyway, especially if you can still carry you're carrying a gun. You want to have some wipes for hygiene reasons, some additional magazines for your primary carry gun. You want to have some type of trauma kit with a quick clot. You want to have some type of tourniquet, various other gear. Really important to have. Water filter is a must, absolutely. Food, I actually got that from an MRE, meal ready to eat. Really important thing to have. Going back to the gas mask, that could be useful. But having an extra pair of glasses, if you depend on glasses, you never just want to have one pair of glasses. That's that's something I definitely advise against. Okay, basic hygiene items. You can rubbing alcohol, hydrogen peroxide. Don't forget your fire extinguishers. This should be in your vehicles, in your home. Water filter again. Basic communications, radios, so you can listen to the weather station. Food, dehydrated food, freeze dried food, some type of portable stove. Even if you got to get an MRE, get some MREs. You can also go ahead and, if you live in a cold climate, have some way of heating up your home that doesn't rely on the system. So that's a really important option to go with. Water, that's a given. You want to have water and water filtration and a means of boiling water. Lights, flashlights. You want something that takes AA, AAA batteries for sure. You want to have some rechargeable lights for your EDC, a knife. Again, you can have that in your home. This is my EDC, actually everyday carry, Glock 21, spare mags, Phoenix flashlight, knife by Crate Tactical, and that belt is a next belt. So yeah, guns are really, really important. The accessories are also really important. A way of carrying extra magazines, tourniquets, um, quick clot. Again, this is really important. A lot of stuff is sort of interchangeable. They're linked to one another. There's another multi-tool. So gear is an important aspect of prepping. And again, you're preparing extra magazines. You're preparing for um, things you don't really want to happen. So when people say, I don't want to bug out, well, it really doesn't matter when it comes to prepping. You still have to incorporate that in your emergency preparation, for sure. So this is just like a pantry, really important. So I just want to share these thoughts with you guys. So yes, the guns are important, but there's a lot more to prepping, a lot more to gear than just the guns. All right, so now that I've talked about the basic gear and food and water, let me talk a little bit about being proactive as far as knowledge. It's important to really seek knowledge, take some classes, stop the bleed class so you can actually help somebody in case someone's actually hurt. Definitely consider taking a CCW class or some type of gun class, a tactical class, whatever you think will be beneficial for you. If you don't have a gun, you're interested in the gun, really simple, go to a gun range and rent out a gun. Just because a gun is really great for most people doesn't mean it's going to be really great for you. So figure out what's important to you, what are your priorities in a gun, and go to a gun store and actually try to rent it out at a range. So that could be really, really helpful. As far as having a plan, it starts with communication with your family. Actually, decide on mutual locations you're going to meet up with your family in case there's an emergency and they can't get access to their homes. Come up with an alternative way of communicating with your family, some type of radio system. These are some things to really think about as far as emergency preparation. So again, we're not hoping that something bad is going to happen. We're not hoping SHTF is going to happen, but we do want to be prepared as a community. We want to be prepared for things that could happen. It's like if you live in Florida, you want to be prepared for hurricanes. You want to take steps for that. If you're in Georgia, tornadoes, or Oklahoma, tornadoes be something you might want to be thinking about. Doesn't mean that you're wishing it would happen, but you want to be more prepared for it. So these are my thoughts. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget the future belongs to those who prepare for it today.